I am so excited to be back for this season with these ladies and help them on their journey. And starting with the most important thing is their mind. So we know that you've got to have your core down pat, and that all starts from your thoughts and your perspectives, your point of view of who you are, how you would like to be, what is it that holds you back. All of those things have to be in order first so that you can then start your journey with your nutrition and with your exercise. So we got to start from the beginning, and I can't wait to be there to help them with this. Last season, I helped these ladies work on things with their inner dialogue by bringing them to various places outdoors. We went to a spa and we did some yoga. We went to a park and we had a little bit of meditation. But what all of this really brings to is the mindfulness that these girls really have to be aware of. And being so mindful and doing different things and activities that are not boring and that are also enjoyable, but at the same time, it allows these ladies to really start reflecting. And when you bring nature into their world, and there's just something about nature, when you bring nature into your world, it just brings so much more realization of life. And again, you know, a lot of the things I talked about last year was positivity and bringing in empowerment thoughts. And until we start believing that there is a purpose for our life, we need to be able to be reminded by being outdoors, by being around things that have life, and just really appreciating it and taking it in. I met these ladies and I am so excited. We have such a great crew. They are so enthusiastic and motivated. And the great thing is they've been all followers of the previous season. So they're so looking forward and they know it does work. So what I have for these ladies is a lot more extra challenges, a lot more motivation, and some surprises as well. Sometimes I may just pop in because, as I said, no matter where you are and what you do, it's that inner dialogue that really counts. So I gotta be there to make sure it's in check. What we have in store for these ladies is lots of challenges and lots of surprises. We are certainly going to do mind, body, and soul work, but it really all comes from what's up here. So they're really going to be forced and challenged in all their different activities and all of their different situations. They're going to be forced to really reckon with their thoughts. A lot of the reasons that people talk about being the mind being the most important thing is because the way that you think about yourself.
Do that again, sorry.
Okay. The most important thing about our mind is because it's our foundation of being able to establish who we are and how we think about ourselves and how we think about life. So until our core is strong and strengthened, which is being able to value yourself, look at gratitude, doing things for others, all of those things build you and build who you are. They strengthen your mind, which is a muscle. And as the more that you strengthen your mind, the more confidence and the more ability you have in succeeding when you're going through challenges. Resistance will always be in your life. So when you have these resistance going on and you have a weak core, a weak mind, you're more able to falter. But if you strengthen it, and when you go through these times where you're really craving a really unhealthy carb or a sugar or a fat, what you tell yourself and why you value not choosing that or what you would do if you did eat that, that is crucially what brings you to the meaning of how you see yourself and in the next time it ever happens. And a lot of times when we talk about our mind, it's also because of what we do is the strength to be able to deal with feelings and coping. And a lot of times there is food, which is how we cope. Some people may use drugs, some people may use alcohol, some people may go to a gym, some people use food. And so what we have to do is really work on finding the triggers. Is this something that I'm doing because I'm bored? Is this something that I'm doing because I'm tired? Is this something that I'm doing because I'm feeling sad or I'm angry at myself? So sometimes there's a lot of different reasons that we eat based on our emotions, which is why we really want to strengthen ourselves, because when we're happy and confident, we don't allow food to give us our long-term pleasure. That's just very short-term. So we deserve long-term happiness.